Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you why you need to stop boiling your corned beef and start smoking it. When shopping for corned beef, you're mainly going to find brisket corned beef. But I was out at the store and I was able to find this eye round. So I came out with a video of how to smoke a beef eye round like a brisket. And it actually came out pretty good. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. Let's get this eye round out of the package. All right, there we go. Nice eye round. Now all these corned beefs are gonna come with this little pickling spice. If you don't have your own pickling spice, use this, because we're gonna be using pickling spice as a seasoning later. First, I wanna trim off some of this exterior fat, because we don't really need all this. It's usually not too much fat on an eye round. You can see this end's really thin. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and cut that off. It's gonna get burnt up anyway. There we go. So you're gonna wanna rinse this off thoroughly and then pat it dry. I'm gonna do that right now and I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's go ahead and get some seasoning on here. I have this pickling spice. If you don't have pickling spice, just use the packet that came with your corned beef. I took all that pickling spice and I put it into a grinder and ground it up like this. So you can do the same. And this is what we're gonna season the outside with. It adds that flavor that you're looking for with corned beef. So I usually don't go with a binder, but today, since we're doing corned beef, I thought doing a mustard binder would work perfectly with this. Got some spicy brown mustard I'm gonna use as a binder. Just gonna rub this all on. Mustard goes so well with corned beef. Even after the smoking process, you won't be able to taste it that much. Now just go on with that pickling spice. Don't have to go too heavy. This stuff is very strong. Just want a nice little coating. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I put new videos out every week. You're not gonna want to miss those. If you guys have anything you want to see me cook, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. That'd be great. So this looks pretty good. You don't need any salt with this because it's in that brining solution, which is already super salty. This doesn't need any extra salt. Let's get this outside and we'll throw it on the smoker. Corned beef is on, looking really good. I'm burning some oak today. I'm going to be running this thing at 275 degrees. This eye round's probably going to be on for 2 to 3 hours. I'm looking for this thing to get a good bark before I pull it off and wrap it. This corned beef's been on for 2.5 hours. Let's take a look at it. It's looking really good. Starting to build up a nice crust. It's looking a little dry. I'm just going to go ahead and spritz it with a little apple cider vinegar and water. I'm gonna let this go for a little longer. Check out this corned beef. We're about 5.5 hours in. This thing is looking fantastic. This is exactly the kind of bark I'm looking for. I'm gonna get an internal temperature so you guys know where we're at. It looks like we're at about 154. A little lower than I expected, but this is ready to pull off. So let's get this thing wrapped. I got some heavy duty tin foil. I'm using 2 layers because I want to make sure this doesn't leak. Now let me go up to the smoker, grab that corned beef. Check this thing out. Look at the beautiful crust we got going on here. All right, enough looking at it. Let's get it wrapped up. All right, so I'm gonna put it right down on the foil. Here I have the beef broth, and go ahead and dump that in. I want a good amount in there. Now just get this wrapped up without spilling any of that juice. I'm getting this back on the smoker. I'm gonna let it come up to about 200 degrees. Once it's finished, I'm gonna pull it off, probably let it rest for an hour or so. After that, I'll unwrap it, slice it, make this delicious sandwich, and I'm gonna give it a try. Let me get this back on the smoker. I'll see you to make that sandwich. As I wait for this to finish, I'm gonna make my coleslaw and my sauce. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Like all coleslaws, this is gonna start off with some shredded cabbage. So to the cabbage, I have a whole green pepper that I've diced up. Next, got a couple small carrots that I shredded. Now our seasonings. Here I have some SPG that I made. It's just equal parts salt, pepper, and garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and add a good couple pinches of this. Want a little cayenne pepper. This is up to you. Put as much as you want if you like heat. I wanna do 2 tablespoons of sugar. I got some red wine vinegar, a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. And last, a few tablespoons of sweet relish. And that's your coleslaw right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all up. Find using your hands works well. It smells very good. You can take this recipe and change it to what you want. Something I like to do is instead of the green pepper, I like to add a red pepper and a little bit of chopped jalapeno pepper. It's a really good combination. We just go ahead and give this a try, see if it's seasoned well enough. All right, I think that's perfect. Really good. But that's it. That's our coleslaw. Let's get to making this sauce. That's going to start off with ketchup, close to a 1/4 cup of ketchup. Then to that, a couple tablespoons of relish, a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise, tablespoon spicy brown mustard, tablespoon of horseradish. Gonna finish it off with a little bit more of that SPG. Now we can just mix this up. Got that nice orange color. Give it a try. Perfect. So good. See you when this corned beef is finished. We're ready to make the sandwich. This corned beef is done. Total cook time was about 8.5 hours. But I'm excited to see how it came out. Let's get this thing unwrapped. We're gonna build this delicious sandwich. Ooh, smells great. Let me just grab this out of here. There we go. There's our corned beef. Check that out. Not bad, huh? Looks pretty good. Get some slices out of this. Ooh, look at that. So check that out. Beautiful color. This is some good looking corned beef. Slice off some more of this. Something like that. So this is what I'm looking for. This is a good slice for a nice sandwich. All right, that's plenty for a sandwich. Let me grab a little slice here. Check it out. Oh man, that's good stuff. See how tender this is. This is what I expect from corned beef. Let me pull a little piece off of here. Give this a try. Yep, the pickling spice. That makes you think of St. Patty's Day. It's gonna be good. Move this to the side. Let's get this sandwich built. We're gonna start with some nice pumpernickel bread. Get rye, marble, whatever you want. Then we got some Swiss cheese on this one. Get some of this nice steaming corned beef. Couple of pieces on here. This is gonna be so good. Then just top it with some of that coleslaw we made earlier. Put a good amount on there. One more thing, that sauce. Go ahead and throw it on there. Perfect. Top that, give it a squeeze. We'll cut this thing in half. Check that out. What do you think of that? That is a corned beef sandwich, folks. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna give this a try, see how it tastes. So good. Perfect. Just think of a Reuben, but on the next level. Don't do the regular corned beef and cabbage. Give this a try if you got the smoker. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I got a bunch of good stuff coming out. New video every week. Today, I'm going to be hanging some ribs on the pit barrel cooker.